So yeah, ODB is one of the most unique talents in the history of hip hop. Really tragic that we lost him at such an early age, but he was just such a unique and special talent, man. He was hip hop through and through, but there was nobody else like him. He was just this larger than life character, great lyricist, and just a personality, man, that just was like nothing else. And obviously Wu-Tang has a bunch of incredible talents and incredible MCs. And ODB was very much remarkable in his own way. There's never been anybody else like ODB, just in terms of his whole style, and he didn't fit in with the mainstream of hip hop. He was always kind of in his own lane, but people came to that lane. He definitely was had a huge audience and people loved him. A special, memorable moment for me was somewhere. This is probably around, I think, 97, 98. I'm in my office at the Source. This is at kind of the height of the Source's success, and my phone rings, and it's Jay-Z, and he says, "Dave, come outside. I'm out front." And I'm like, "Okay, what's going on? Everything all right? What's going on?" And I said, "All right, cool." So I go downstairs and hop in his truck with him, and he wants to play me his new album. Wanted me to hear it and get my feedback on it. And this must have been, I don't think it was in my lifetime. It might have been in my lifetime, or whatever the album that came after that. Obviously Reasonable Doubt. It wasn't that, because we didn't know each other very well until Reasonable Doubt came out. But yeah, I mean, that was a memorable moment for me that I haven't talked about very much, if at all. But that's an example of the kind of role that I played and the place that I had in the hip hop world in those days. The artists really cared about the Source and wanted us to hear their music and wanted us to like their music. I mean, the 5 mics was something that every artist in the 90s went into the studio with that in their head. Like, I'm trying to make a 5 mic album. And that was really an inspiration for almost every hip hop artist recording albums in that era.